It's early in the morning in Costa Rica. A 25-year-old woman named Sol Vargas Garita stops at her usual 24-hour cafe after a long night shift. She's standing at the counter, ready to order breakfast, when a man rushes in behind her and yanks her handbag. This thief picked the wrong woman to mess with. Sol spins around, hooks his leg, and drags him straight to the floor. She wraps her legs around his body and arm, holding him in a tight lock that looks more like a move from a jiu-jitsu class. Later, she says she's never trained in martial arts and it was pure instinct. With help from an employee, she keeps the robber pinned until police arrive and take him away. In South Yorkshire in the UK, an 84-year-old man named Ron Crocker is quietly doing his laundry at a coin wash. He looks small and calm, just another older man waiting for his clothes to finish. A masked mugger storms in, waving a weapon and shouting for money. Sure, this prisoner will be easy to scare. Ron doesn't freeze. He pushes back, shoves the attacker away, and fights him off in the narrow space. The robber is shocked that the old man is stronger and braver than he looks. With no cash and no control, the mugger finally gives up and runs out of the shop. 2 days later, police arrested a 42-year-old man with a long criminal record. Ron walks away without a scratch and becomes a small-town local hero. In Chicago, Jason Williams gets an alert from his security app that someone is inside his house. Instead of hiding, he grabs the first thing he can find in the kitchen, a metal frying pan. The burglar starts coming down the stairs, heading for the front door to escape. Jason runs after him, chasing him through the yard with the pan raised. As the thief tries to get away, Jason swings and smacks him hard with the pan. The burglar stumbles and runs off, clearly shocked that he just got attacked with cookware. Later, Jason posts pictures of his dented pan and the thief on the ground. People online praise him for his quick thinking and jokes about needing a new pan. At his house, breaking ins mean you might get whacked with a skillet. On the island of Barbados, a bus driver named Marlon Timpro works the night shift. One night, he picks up 2 passengers who seem normal at first. Then they pull out a gun and try to rob him while he's driving. Marlon decides to scare them instead of giving up. He speeds up, swerves the bus, and drives like a man who no longer cares about their threats. The robbers start to panic as the vehicle jerks and shakes. They shout and yell, but he keeps going, telling them that if they want him to die, they might just go with him. At last, he stops the bus. The frightened thieves jump out and run away into the night. Later, police use dashcam footage to find and charge the 2 young men with robbery and pointing a firearm. In 2016, in Gwinnett County, Georgia, 3 armed men decided to break into a home around 4 in the morning. They kicked down the front door, thinking the people inside will be asleep and helpless. The house belongs to a woman who runs a local restaurant and is staying there for work. Instead of hiding, she grabs her handgun and rushes toward the noise. Security footage shows her sprinting into the hallway and firing at the intruders as they come in. One man is hit and collapses on the driveway outside. The other 2 scramble over him and run for their lives, leaving their partner behind. They don't get any money, any valuables, or any power over the family. The woman is not charged, and police ask the public in help finding the 2 who escaped. The message is clear. This was the wrong house to choose. At a school in Suzano, Brazil, families are celebrating Mother's Day. Children and moms are standing near the gate, talking and taking photos. A man appears outside the entrance and pulls out a revolver. He starts to threaten the group and tries to rob the women and children. He has no idea that one of the mothers is an off-duty military police corporal named Katia de Silva Sastre. She has more than 20 years of experience and is standing there with her 7-year-old daughter. When she sees the gun, she steps forward, draws her own handgun, and fires several times. The robber falls, drops his weapon, and tries to crawl away, but his attack is over. The children are rushed to safety while she keeps watch. The suspect later dies from his wounds. Katia is not charged and is praised by officials for saving the families that day. At around 2:45 in the morning in Norco, California, an 80-year-old man named Craig Cope is working alone at his small market and liquor store. 4 masked men armed with rifles pull up outside, thinking he'll be easy to rob. Security cameras show one robber rushing in first with an AR-style gun raised. But Craig has already seen them on the outside camera and grabbed his own firearm. As soon as the robber steps through the door and points his rifle, Craig fires a single shot. He hits the man in the arm so hard that the weapon flies out of his hands. The other thieves panic, shout that their friend has been shot, and sprint back to their car. They drop the injured man at a hospital where police arrest him. The stress gives Craig a heart attack, but he survives, and many people call him a hero for defending his store. In Washington State, a man named J.M. Barrow is tired of thieves stealing packages off of his front porch. Instead of just complaining, he decides to set a trap. He creates a fake package and hides a 12-gauge blank shell inside, so it will explode with a loud flash and bang, but not cause real harm. One day, a black car pulls up and a woman gets out thinking she's found an easy box to steal. She walks up, lifts the package, and triggers the device. A bright flash and huge noise exploded right in front of her. She screams and sprints back to the car as fast as she can. The whole thing is caught on video. Barrow, stunned, scares off the thief and sends a warning to other porch pirates that his home is not an easy target. In Louisville, Kentucky, 2 undercover police officers are sitting in an unmarked car, watching for a wanted suspect. A 21-year-old man named Mark Jaggers Jr. walks up wearing a mask and carrying a gun. He thinks the car is just an easy target for a quick carjacking. He opens the driver's door and points his weapon, trying to scare the person inside. But the victim is actually Officer Hayden, a trained cop with 10 years on the force. Hayden reacts immediately, pulling his service pistol and firing several shots. Jaggers falls to the ground and his gun drops. The officer calls for backup and for an ambulance. Jaggers later dies at the hospital. His family claims he thought the car was abandoned, but investigators ruled the shooting justified. The masked man chose the wrong car and the wrong people to threaten. In South Africa, a couple was asleep in their home when 3 burglars broke in during the night. They carried knives and they carried ropes, and they were planning to tie up the family and potentially steal whatever they wanted or whatever they could get their hands on. But the woman of the house woke up first, and then she grabbed her gun. She ran downstairs and without hesitating, opened fire before the intruders ever had a moment to react to her presence. 1 robber fell, and the others fled in a panic, dropping their plan completely in the process. Her husband then woke up and rushed downstairs, only to find that the danger had already passed because his wife had stopped all 3 attackers on her own. Which moment of karma caught your attention the most? Let us know in the comment section down below.